So we work in the field of semi-artificial photosynthesis, which is all about bringing two worlds together, that of natural photosynthesis and that of artificial photosynthesis. So natural photosynthesis is the process whereby plants, as well as microorganisms like cyanobacteria, use energy from the sun to generate a fuel in the form of carbohydrates, which they then use as food. Artificial photosynthesis, on the other hand, is a field of science in which scientists try to mimic the concepts behind natural photosynthesis using synthetic materials. And the overall aim is to develop a system where we can harness energy from the sun to generate a fuel that can be used to power human society in a sustainable way. Obviously, this field is highly topical at the moment because the need to develop technologies to tackle the climate crisis is more imminent than ever. So we wanted to make this video just to bring more awareness to the field, as it's relatively new and not a lot of people have heard about it, and to just encourage people to engage and get inspired by the field and hopefully get involved at some point in the future. So the whole concept of semi-artificial photosynthesis is that it's a hybrid of the two worlds, natural and artificial. Obviously, both fields have different advantages and disadvantages, and in semi-artificial photosynthesis, we have the luxury of being able to pick and choose different elements from both fields to make the best system, i.e. get the best of both worlds.
So to put them together, on the one hand, we have these earth-abundant and self-regenerated biomaterials that can convert solar energy to fuels sustainably. On the other hand, we have the synthetic materials that can hopefully make the above process more efficient. This is a new and emerging field, and we are glad and truly appreciated that Shuna, our creative collaborator, has pictured this in an aesthetic and engaging way. We hope this video has conveyed this idea and will engage people who are interested to work in this field.
Hello, I'm the animation director of the film you're going to see. It's really fun to collaborate with the scientists at Cambridge. Doing this project is really exciting and refreshing, as semi-photosynthesis is something I knew little about. It's really eye-opening to see the scientists what they're doing at Cambridge and how they combine the artificial and natural photosynthesis together to provide us a more sustainable energy for our future. I hope you're enjoying the animation.
With climate change an ever-increasing threat, there is no doubt that we need to find new, sustainable ways to power our society. In just 1 hour, more solar energy hits the Earth's surface than humans consume in an entire year. The question is, how do we capture it? Well, cyanobacteria and plants have been doing exactly this for billions of years. During photosynthesis, they turn carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight into chemical energy in the form of carbohydrates, a fuel. In theory, we could use cyanobacteria and plants to give us a limitless supply of sustainable fuels in a carbon-neutral process. However, plants have evolved to survive, not provide humans with fuel, so they are not as efficient at this process as they could be. For example, they cannot absorb all the wavelengths of light emitted by the sun. Scientists have been trying to mimic the way plants work to develop efficient artificial photosynthetic systems. Unfortunately, these technologies typically require rare or polluting materials that must be mined from the earth, and so far can only make simple, less energy-rich fuels. Now, scientists have realized that they can choose different aspects of both natural and artificial photosynthesis to get the best of both worlds. In this new field of semi-artificial photosynthesis, living organisms like cyanobacteria and plants are combined with synthetic materials. Whilst the living organisms are sustainable because of their ability to self-repair and reproduce, the synthetic materials help capture more sunlight and direct the energy flow into pathways for forming fuels. The result is a sustainable and efficient system that is powered by water and sunlight, two of the most abundant resources on Earth. In this relatively new field, there are still many challenges ahead. The Shang lab at the University of Cambridge is part of an international team of scientists working hard to overcome them.